Hello friends and welcome back to some PBR battles. I'm the Champion Marks, your host, here to make this video for you. Yeah, I've been putting up a lot of doubles recently because, you know, random Wi-Fi and stuff, but this is actually a singles battle that I had versus someone called weavile9975, I think, with the numbers, but, you know, if I'm wrong, his name will be in the description, whatever, but, anyway, we had a battle before this, which basically was, yeah, I ass raped him the Kangaskong, so I was just like, no, I'm not posting this. So, we had a second battle, which is this, and it actually turned out pretty well, but anyway. He's got some standard Lead and Infernape crap, and, yeah, it just goes for a fake out, which, yeah, this isn't actually a lead Aerodactyl, this is just a Life Orb Aerodactyl with a bunch of random attacking moves. I thought, you know, looking at his team, this seemed like the best thing to lead off with, because it had a lot of super effective moves on all of his stuff. Yeah, I switch up to Crunch instead of going for Earthquake, because I thought he would go into Gyarados there for some reason, instead of doing the smart thing and staying in and dying. But whatever, that's a thing, and it happens. And in comes Marowak here, which I'm really not concerned about, because I do have Aerodactyl with the Aqua Tail. I kind of thought it would KO, but I guess I just underestimate the power of the bulk of Marowak. Either that or I'm just overestimating Aerodactyl power. And yeah, I eat a Rock Slide to the face, and Aerodactyl kind of dies, which sucks, because Aerodactyl, well, actually I've got Jolteon, and Aerodactyl and Jolteon, I'm pretty sure have the same base speed. So it's not really the fastest thing on my team, but it's the fastest physical attacker I have, so, you know, it's not really that good, but it's not really that bad, because Aerodactyl wasn't necessary, but, yeah, I just go into Jolteon here, because I know I can outspeed Marowak, and I really have no reason to think that he'd switch out, though. He could have switched into his Flareon, because in this battle he shows that it's, you know, the special defensive variant with Wish and all that stuff, so he could have switched that in and easily walled me for days, so I really don't know why he did that, unless he just wanted to safe switch in, which I guess he wanted to safe switch in or whatever, but he doesn't go into his Flareon, instead he goes into his Absol. Now, I've seen Jolteon take Sucker Punch with Helping Hand from my Kangaskong in a previous video, so I was pretty sure that Jolteon could live the Sucker Punch from Absol and go for Signal Beam knockout, and thankfully I do, so yeah, Jolteon's defenses aren't crap, which kind of surprises me, because I really wouldn't expect it to be so, it's half-decently bulky, but, you know, whatever. Down goes to Absol, and in comes Flareon, which he probably should have brought in earlier, because I go for the Thunderbolt, and it takes it real well. That's less than 30% right there, or maybe around 30% anyway. Should have sent this thing in earlier, because it could have easily, like, wished up, gone for Lava Plumes, and just waited to kill me off, but then again, I guess, well, actually I didn't really have anything to switch in on this thing directly, but, yeah, I just go into Kangaskong now, which, you know, he's probably hating this Kangaskong right now, because in the last battle we had, basically what happened was, I set up Stealth Rocks, Registeel exploded, then Kangaskong proceeded to anally rape him with no lube, so I'm pretty sure he's just, like, aimed to kill this thing, just right out, but, oh, God, phlegm. But, anyway, I'm just gonna go for the fake out, because, you know, damage and stuff, because Kangaskong that's all really Kangaskong does, is spam priority and use stab return and stuff. I go for the return, and he goes for random Protect, which I don't really understand, because judging by the damage fake out did, he really had no chance to deliver a return. So, really don't know why he did that. Like, and this, again, goes on my theory that if he'd gone for Wish against my Jolteon, he could have, like, gone back up to full before he, like, as my Jolteon died to a Lava Plume, so he may have actually had a chance at living that, but, yeah, who knows. So, in comes Gyarados now, and I'm actually kind of scared of this thing, because if it, Dragon Dances up on me, I'm probably screwed, because Jolteon's dead, and I don't really have any, well, actually, Porygon Z, now that I think about it, can outspeed it after +1. It's Scarf, but he just goes for the Waterfall and gets a crit on me and insta-KOs my Kangaskong, so he's probably just loving that, because, you know, finally Kangaskong died. Sorry if I sound a little all over the place in this narration. I had this battle a couple weeks ago, so I don't remember exactly what happened in it, but I do sort of remember it, So, anyway, just going to Porygon Z here. Gonna go straight for the Thunderbolt, because, you know, Scarfed and stuff, I'll outspeed. Even, well, no, his Gyarados wouldn't be Scarfed, because it didn't outspeed me. Who runs Scarfed Gyarados, honestly? But anyway, go for the Thunderbolt. Gyarados is gonna die, and I believe that leaves Weavile with one Pokemon left, and I believe it was his Lopunny, if I am not mistaken. Am I? Yeah, it was his Lopunny. Now, what he does here kind of confuses me. Now, I go for the Thunderbolt, and it's not really going to do all that much, surprisingly. And he's going to go for the Switcheroo, which, that was kind of a bad move on his part, because that just takes away my Choice Scarf, so now I'm free to switch up to Hidden Power Fighting, which, Hidden Power Fighting really isn't going to KO, but Thunderbolt would have done a lot less. And here, he misclicks, at least that's what he said, and goes for the Healing Wish. Now, I really, I don't understand why he did that, because that seems weird, and more importantly, he goes for the second time, which makes, and he outspeeds me on top of that, so I'm thinking, like, are you not running Klutz? Because, you know, you're supposed to run Klutz on a Switcheroo Lopunny, because, you know, that's kind of why you use it, so you don't get burned by the Flame Orb and stuff, but whatever, you don't want to run Klutz on Lopunny, that's your thing. Anyway, Porygon Z's Hidden Power Fighting kills it off, and I win the match! That's a good game, Weavile. Thanks for the PBR battle, it was really fun, and I hope we get to do it again sometime. Comment, rate, sub, and I'll see y'all later.